So this right here is the first video on this YouTube channel filmed with the Nikon ZR. Usually I'd film this with the A7S III, but then that recently got stolen around a month ago while I was filming a documentary. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I'm an LA-based director of photography. I shoot a lot of commercial, fashion, and social media content. If you like that kind of stuff, definitely stick around for the upcoming content. And I own a Sony FX6 and a Red Komodo X, so I picked up the Nikon ZR, which is what I'm filming on right now, just to be the bridge B cam, C cam for like if I need a content creation camera or something like that. This is just so much more smaller, and honestly, I'm really loving this camera, like just off of first 2 weeks that I've had it. And in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the items that I picked up recently just to replenish my kit. I'm not trying to spend too much money into this filmmaking space as of right now, just because of the state of the industry and all that kind of stuff. But here are some of the items that I picked up as of right now, just as bare essential needs that I need for the jobs that I have upcoming and the ones that I've just recently finished. The first thing I for sure needed to pick up was some kind of camera bag to transport a fully built out camera like my FX6 or my Red Komodo X. Something to house this to go like for local shoots, you know. It's just super essential to have all your kit in one place. I went with the Sackler Doctor bag number 5. It's a huge bag, not as big as the one I used to have though. I used to have the Arco 55G. I love that bag, honestly, man, but it is what it is. This was on sale on B&H, so I picked it up. And yeah, it's really nice, very well made, but it's an essential for just like working locally in LA, you know, just so you don't have to like rebuild out your camera every single time. The next piece of kit that was for sure an essential need is going to be a microphone. This right here is the Audio-Technica 875R. It's like a $200 shotgun microphone. Honestly, man, this is definitely a step down to what I used to have. But again, like I can't really see myself spending a lot of money right off the bat just for, you know, the type of jobs that I'm doing as of right now. If I need something more than this, then I'm definitely gonna hire out for someone else, like a sound guy, or I'm gonna like just rent like a 416 or NTG5 or NTG3 or something like that if I really need it. Most of the time, for most of the stuff, man, you can make this sound honestly insanely good. So it's a sad time when my expensive like 2 shotgun microphones got stolen and my whole lavalier kit. The whole thing really sucks when I really think about it, but this is the first thing that I ended up purchasing just because I know it sounds pretty good for the price. At 200 bucks, man, cannot beat this for the price. And I definitely needed something super fast because I had like a couple shoots planned up that I needed some kind of audio for an interview, and this was my first choice because I used to have this microphone. Sounds pretty good. You can make it sound really good in post, and it gets the job done. But honestly, some kind of audio kit in your like filmmakers kit is definitely essential. So you need some kind of microphone at least, you know. So this one right here is what I got. I don't like using these for professional jobs, the Rode mic wireless goes, the one that I'm filming on right now, just because it's overall not consistent, and the battery life you can't really change, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, this is the next kit right here, some kind of audio source. So the next thing that I picked up that I actually was really upset that I had to buy was a whole bunch of cables, man. You got like DC cables, dummy batteries, SDI cables, HDMI cables, all my whole kit got taken. So I spent pretty much like $300 worth of cables because, you know, if you have 2 camera setup, you need multiple HDMIs to run for your wireless feed, into the camera, out of the camera, etc. You got all your powering cables, DC, either DC or LEMO or whatever in here. Dummy batteries, you know, time code cables, random ass stuff that you've accumulated over the years. And in reality, $300 is actually really cheap for just all the cables that you would need for a 2 camera basic setup. But yeah, man, these are essential things that I'm not going to rent on every single shoot, so you need to pick them up kind of thing. Like, yeah, honestly, SDI cables, thank goodness my whole kit except for this camera is SDI, but you know, we're making it work here. These are the bare essentials. Right now we got camera bag, microphone, and then cables. So the last thing you're gonna see right now is very, very interesting. It's batteries, man. All my kit of V-mount batteries got taken as well. And so I picked up these ones from ZG Sony or whatever. I've had these before. They actually work really, really well. And they work on my Komodo X, my FX6, etc. And they work really well, and that's all I need as of right now. And I almost forgot the most important piece of this video. Right here is my old and trusty Sigma 24-70 E-mount lens. Honestly, man, this lens has been through the ringer. The reason why I stopped using it is just because the front element cracked, and also the front filter thread was also cracked as well. So this was completely a dud from for around like a year or so, which is what caused me to get the like G Master lenses. But honestly, man, I kept this as a trophy just because I had some of my biggest jobs ever on this lens, and it's honestly insane. But I did do surgery on it to repair it, so it works perfectly fine. And as of right now, it took me like 200 bucks to fix this as opposed to buying a whole new lens. I'm definitely going to save that money right here and stick with this lens that works pretty well for the most part. So yes, guys, this is what I picked up in the recent past couple weeks after being robbed. So I think the biggest thing that you need to take away from this video is to not invest your money on wasteful things. Like, you don't need a gimbal, you don't need a 70-200, to be honest with you. You don't need a whole bunch of prime lenses. Most of the time, all you need is a camera bag to get your camera to and from a job. You need some kind of audio solution. You need the cables to run your camera properly. You need a good, like, trusty standard zoom like the 24-70. And you obviously need batteries to power your whole kit. Hey, Editor GC here. I completely forgot to mention about media. Of course, media and SD cards, CF Express Type A or B or whatever you're on, is an essential part of filmmaking. And luckily for me though, I still have extra media to use, but also OWC reached out to me on TikTok because they saw my TikTok video and was like, yo, what camera do you shoot on? We're gonna send you a card, no strings attached. You don't even need to make a video for us, whatever. That's a huge thing for me, man. Right now, especially when I'm trying to just save money overall and not invest in filmmaking space, it's definitely a really nice gesture that OWC reached out to me. I told them I'm getting the Nikon ZR, and they sent me a Type B card, a 1 terabyte card, no strings attached. I don't need to make a video. I don't need to talk about them or anything like that. Just out of the kindness of their hearts, man. And it really means a lot, man. It's like super, super cool. But yeah, back to the video. You know, looking back now, when I'm invested in all this equipment, I have like different mounts and like, you know, friction arms and everything. Like, you know, obviously you need some of those things too. But then for the most part, the bare essentials that you need for a shoot is a camera, some power, you know, like I said, like before, microphone, camera bag, and cables to run the whole system. You don't really need all this accessory stuff. You don't need a matte box, even though you know for a fact that it's not doing anything for that specific job. I mean, obviously matte boxes do something, but then for the most part, people usually just buy it just for the looks and aesthetics and stuff like that. And like, yeah, if you're gonna be taking away anything right here, these are the bare essentials that you for sure need. Those like 5 or 6 things or whatever I said. But yeah, man. This is Giancarlo here from G Credit Support. If you definitely like this video, stick around for the upcoming content because I got more things that I for sure need in my kit. Because, like, you know, just cuz. But yeah, man. Catch you guys later.